Tamara was saying sometimes you lead him out to turn him out and he rears up, okay? The thing about rearing up is the only thing the horse is doing is just not walking forward.
He does it when I go to back him off.
Okay, so he's...
He'll be charged and then I go to back him off. And
Yeah, and so all the horse it's doing when it rears up is just not moving its feet where you're asking to move their feet. And it looks scary. But I tell you what, I had a lady at a clinic in Australia maybe last year, and as you know, my clinics are subscriber-only clinics. And this clinic was booked full, and on the first day at lunchtime, someone's horse hurt themselves. She had to pull out of the clinic. And so she said, oh, there's a lady that lives down the road now. She's not a subscriber, hasn't done any of this stuff. And we put her in the clinic in the afternoon. Well, the afternoon group was all ridden people who know what they're doing. And I said, no, absolutely not. You know, I don't want to spend all my time helping this lady who doesn't even subscribe, and these people who have been following my thing for years now miss out on help. And they said, oh, please. So against my good judgment, I said, okay, just have her come in, but she's not my priority. So I start out and I'm helping all the ridden people, and this lady came in, was over in the corner, and apparently she was having some trouble, okay? And someone who's watching, they're in the bleachers watching, and this lady stands up and she goes, I'm very frustrated with what's going on. I'm like, excuse me? She goes, I'm very frustrated, what's going on with that lady over there? And I said, well, being frustrated about something you have no control over is probably not a good way to live your life. But anyway, so what are you frustrated about? She goes, that horse is rearing up. I'm like, oh, really? And she said, yeah. I said, okay, let me go over and have a look. So I went over to this horse, and every time the lady asked it to go, it would rear up. Okay, that's all it did, was rear up. I said, okay, so I went over and I messed with it a little bit, and I got it moving its feet so it wasn't rearing up. But I came back over to the lady in the stands and I said, okay, so you were frustrated because that horse was rearing up. Would you have yelled out like that and been frustrated if the lady was over there asking a horse to go and it just stood still and wouldn't move its feet? Would you have got upset about that? She goes, well, no. I said, well, that's all he was doing. He was standing still on his hind feet. That's all he was doing. And it looks like a big, scary thing that, you know, that it's something to get all excited about. Just pretend all 4 feet are on the ground. That's all it is, you know what I mean? So if you're leading him and he rears up, probably just turn and untrack his feet that way, slowly. But that's all I would do. But, you know, it depends on the horse. I mean, if one of mine I was leading it to turn out in pasture and it reared up like that, I'd go, wow, that's odd, he's fresh today or something or other. I probably wouldn't feel the need to fix it right there. If it happens all the time, maybe, you know, you'd go, oh, well, something's going on here. But it's not as big a deal as we all tend to think it is. It's just a horse doing that right there with no front feet on the ground. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's really easy to get like, oh my God, he reared up. Now, if you're riding them, it's a different story. But if you're on the ground, it's not really that big a deal.
Yeah.
Well, he